Hello guys, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with another planty video. This week's plant care or plant chores, whichever you want to call it. I have about 5 things here that need to be taken care of, so we're going to try to do those really quickly. If this is your first time joining me, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I figured it out. Well, that's it. The heart. Love you guys. Thank you for always coming back and watching these videos. Thank you for your lovely comments. I really appreciate those. They really encourage me to keep going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am wearing my Jenny Jen the Plant Friend shirt today. Yeah, so I got a couple things to get done. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So I'm sitting here with my Hoya, and I'm going to try to find the picture when I got this guy. Not that long ago, by the way. But she is down to here, and I couldn't remember if I was up potting her because she has gotten so tall and the pot's too small, or if it was because, let's see if there are roots in the water. Well, okay. Well, that reminds me of why I'm up potting this guy. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take her out. Oh, I don't even want to put her back in there. And get her up potted. And so she is in, I think currently she's in just leca. No, I'm sorry. She's in pond, but I'm planning to put her in a leca pond mixture that I have right here off to the side. Oh, well, I think no. Actually, I'm putting her, the pond that's there will stay, but the leca is going to, I'm going to backfill with the leca. That's what I'm doing. Sorry. All right, so here's our pot. This is the outer pot. It looks a little big, but with the way this guy is growing, I think we'll be fine. And whenever I'm using this particular pot, I really need to have the leca at the bottom anyway, because the pond will go through the holes. So, all right. So let's see if we can get her out nicely. Hold her there. Come in. Alright. Let's see if we can get, without tearing those roots off, let's. Alright, so we only lost a few. Not bad, all things considering. And so, we are going to just place her like so. And just backfill. Okay, I feel better about her already. I have not watered her, of course, so we'll be doing that afterwards. We'll water everybody, but she even feels more stable in her pot. So yeah, so the Hoya Abavada Variegata. That's a mouthful. Okay, so we're gonna try and do, I always say the easier ones first, but that don't always work out. But I know this next one is definitely easier. This is my pink princess that I propagated a couple months ago. She's been growing in water and doing very well, but those roots have come in and it's time for an up pot. So I think I'm going to go with the mixture put that in the bottom, and then we'll go with the mixture. Okay, so let's see if we can get this out. Something has grown down inside. I don't want to break anything, but whoa. Okay. So what I had was I had some single leaf cuttings down here, and then I had the main plant. So let's see what's happening here. The single leaves did root and start to put out other leaves, so that's good. Let's just make sure that's not rot. No, it's not. So it has 2 new leaves on that one, and it has roots, which it did not have. And then we have, okay, here's another single leaf that has put out smaller leaves, but at the bottom there. And the last one is this guy. Okay. And then this was the main plant here that also put out new leaves and roots. So we're going to just try and get her. Alright, well, trying to make sure I get all those roots covered. They were all over the place. But yeah, so that's her new situation with the clear pot that I can see the water at the bottom. So we'll get her watered as well in the end. The next one, we're getting into the tough ones now. We've done the easy breezy ones. Alright, so this next plant is my Hoya Shepherdii, the string bean Hoya with a gazillion peduncles on her. And she's been wedged down in this pot, very dry. She's been in soil since I've got her. Matter of fact, I think this is the original soil. But I am ready. She is ready to come out. And I am going to be converting her to my Lecapan mixture there. Okay, I think I need to moisten this guy and let her sit before I go, because I think I'll break a lot of roots if I just take her out dry like this. Wow, I didn't know she was that dry. So let's do that. So we're going to hold off on this one. The next one is another one that I'm converting, and this guy has never, I mean, from the time I got her, she did not look well. She lost a bunch of lower leaves. This is my Philodendron Splendid, which is a cross between the Melanochrysum and the Verrucosum, I think. Don't hold me to that if I'm wrong, but I'll try and verify it before the video comes out. So this guy, she's in again, and maybe that's part of the problem too. Maybe I need to stop leaving them in the original soil, huh? But let's get her out and see what we can, because she's not doing well at all. So let's just get this out. Well, that came off fairly easy. Unlike the Shepherdii, there was no way I was getting that off. Okay, so all I need to do with this guy, first I need to just take off this yellow leaf. Let's do that. because it's gone. And let's see here. So I think I'm going to leave her for now. I'm just going to go to the sink and get this guy cleaned up, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so change of plans here. So we are going to probably propagate this guy. I'm just going to maybe cut it off where there's a node, air layer at first, but I'm going to just cut it down here, and I am not going to get rid of this. I'm just going to see what happens with this bottom portion of it, but it's very long and leggy, and there's nothing, no leaves at the bottom, so I decided that that was probably the best thing to do with this. So we're gonna just go ahead and snip it probably here, like so, and then I'll put it in water with some of my rooting hormones and give her a better start. So that's all we're gonna do. I'll show you guys at the end when I put her in water, but that's that. And then the Shepherdii, got her all cleaned up, and of course it was multiple plants in here, not just one, and so like you have lots of pieces here, but lots of pieces make a plant. So we're just going to kind of organize them here inside. We're going to use our Lecopon mixture, and I think these are all together. Okay, this is a wonky looking thing, but that's the best we can do. Okay, well that's her situation, as I call it. I like it. And then when we up pot her, we'll probably put more leca around, but for right now, that's her. This is my, I think this is called a ring of fire. No, it's not a ring of fire. It's a, I don't remember. But anyway, she is in soil, and she needs some support, and I want to leave her in soil, actually. That's the goal. That's so funny how I decide which ones are gonna transfer and which ones are gonna. Okay, so I just put the soil in the bottom, and I loosen this guy up a little bit, and then we're just gonna go and backfill. But I did want to put maybe this. All right, well there she is in her new pot, and I like that, and she feels more stable. I probably will try and find a moss pole to maybe really give her a moss pole, but for now that's hers. So that was quick. The last thing that I need to do is this guy, which I recently up potted into this glass vase, but I am not liking the algae And I can't really tell when there's water in there. So she seems to be doing fine, but I think we need to put her in something different. And so I think I decided that we would use this pot. The deal is once the leaves fall over, you need some height. So that was the reason I put it in this thing in the first place, but that's not working out. So let's see. Yeah, this pot's not going to be big enough. I can see that now. So let's just stop what we're doing. Oh, wow. 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 Okay, so I got a lot going on here right about now. Okay, she seems a bit more stable there, but I could not figure out what pot to put this in. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with this pot. This one's really big. I think we're gonna go with that and give her a good watering. And yeah, so that's her new situation. It was tough. It wasn't supposed to be. All right. Okay, so we're gonna put this in this one. And remember, I am going to put the root ball and see what happens down in there as well. And that's going to be her situation, and we'll get her watered with the rest. So that's what she looks like. Plant chores are so interesting because just when you think you've got it figured out, I start out with all of these different pots that I'm going to put plants in, and when I take them out, I end up having to change them, kind of thing. So that's what happened today. But anyway, this concludes this video for today. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Thank you for always joining me. And yeah, please, you know, as I always say, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment below, check me out on Instagram, and tell your friends about Jenny Jen the Plant Friend. Maybe they want to know. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.